Hello everyone. So I finished my Venezia Shawl and I'm going to show you today how I'm going to block it. So first of all, I'm going to use some wool wash. And this is Glen. This is unscented. I usually prefer the scented kind, but this is all I could find today. So just a little bit of wool wash, some tepid water in a basin, and you just pour just a little bit. Okay. Just water down, and there she is. Dunk, dunk, dunk. You leave this in here for about 15 minutes, I think the bottle says. Yep, soak for 15 minutes. There you go. So she's gonna soak for 15 and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys what I'm gonna do to block it. Okay, it's been 15 minutes and she's been soaking for that long. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of purple in the water, and that's okay because usually dark colors like this, they bleed, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is drain it. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. I'm just going to squeeze it against the side to get most of the water out. Usually I do this two-handed. It makes the process go faster. Now you notice that I'm not wringing it. You don't ever want to wring your knits. Like you never want to twist them and wring them out, because that will pull at the fibers and stretch them out. And you don't want that to happen. Okay, so I got most of the water out there. Now I'm going to lay this out on a towel. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but do the best that we can. And you notice that I did not weave in the ends yet. That's because you're not supposed to. You're supposed to weave in the ends after you're done blocking. And the reason for that, according to Heather, because we had this debate the other day, is because when you're done blocking, then you'll have the true shape and then you can weave in the ends that way and into the true shape of the item or the garment. Anyway, so I'm kind of doing that a little bit. Now, some people want to roll this up, and I don't like rolling up my garments in a towel because I feel like it stretches the fabric. So what I'm doing is I'm just pressing it in. I'm even going to stand on it. Press, 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 press to get a lot of the water out. So there you go. Next will be blocking mat. Alrighty, so here are my blocking mats. I've already laid them out to the shape size that I'm going to do, and these are just blocking mats that I got from Knit Picks. And so I'm gonna lay this out, and I'm gonna, okay, let's see if this will work out. So just spread this out. Okay, so now I'm going to pin it. And these are different, oops, there we go. These are different pins that I'm using. These are T-pins. And these are the Knitter's Pride knit blockers. Now, I like these the most because they're the easiest to use. because they come in, like there's 4 pins right here, which is really easy to use when you're, especially when you're blocking like a sweater or a large thing like this that I'm doing. See, this is a long one. So I'm gonna use this to spread out my lace. And let's see how this goes. And I'm gonna use these for the points. Okay, so you only need maybe one or two for the points. So we're gonna start right here. What I'm trying to do, see where the lace is. Going to pin there. Pin there. And then a bigger one, because I don't want it to be too drastic, you know, too much right there. Okay, so I'm done pinning this out. Now, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't pulling the lace too much because I don't want to pull it out of shape. And the reason why you pin it is when it starts to dry, it'll start shrinking in on itself. And you kind of want it to do that, but you don't want to overdo it so that you get a wonky shape. And like this right here, I think is a little wonky. You see how this is? There we go. Get a little bit less. So there it is. And now it's gonna dry, depending on the yarn. It'll take a day maybe to dry. Which means I'm gonna have to guard this from the cats because whenever I put something on the floor, they think this is their new spot to lay. But anyway, there we go. Results soon.